Hello everyone, and today I watched one of my favorite movies of all time, Pulp Fiction by Quentin Tarantino. And if you ever watch Pulp Fiction, which I heavily advise, it's just so good. What's in Marsellus Wallace's briefcase? And I think I cracked the code. Now, Quentin Tarantino has never, on record, or anything off record, said what's in Marsellus Wallace's briefcase. I think he's holding this one to the grave. But, like classic Quentin Tarantino movies, he leaves a lot of Easter eggs / like foreshadows to what it is. So, what's in the case, you might ask me? It's Marsellus Wallace's soul. His soul? Hard to believe, yes, but let me bring up some valid points and why I think it's Marsellus Wallace's soul. Alright, here's the first clip when you actually see the briefcase. This is when Vincent and Jules finally encounter the briefcase and... Did you catch that? Did you get that little clip? Let's break it down a little more. Okay, here's our first clue. When you're trying to sell your soul, who do you sell it to? And no, Supernatural fans, you do not sell it to a crossroad demon. You sell it to the devil. And ironically, that briefcase's number to open the soul briefcase is the number of the devil, 666. Okay, what's going on in the next clip?
We happy? Vincent! We happy?
Yeah, we happy.
So when Vincent opens the case, it gives off this reflection of gold, something that's golden. And yet, there only could be two things that, that comes to mind that are golden. Gold, and you can say someone's soul, because that's like the most precious thing. And we all know Marsellus Wallace is a rich man. He's a betting man. So why would he go through all this hassle for a tiny briefcase that might just be gold? I think that there's something much more in it. Okay, this next clue is a bit of a stretch, but it only adds to, the soul story. Let's take a look. This is an important part in this movie. This is when Marsellus Wallace talks to his boxer about throwing the fight. But that's not the clue. The clue is that Band-Aid. The Band-Aid, what's it hiding? Did Marsellus Wallace get cut there? Like, what? He didn't shave. He's bald. Well, I think that's when the devil or whoever took his soul, that's where they took it out from, Still not convinced? Let's look at one of the most important clues, I feel. John, why do you feel that's the most important clue in your theory? Simple, because I'm not the greatest shot. I don't go shooting that much, but I'm not that bad. This guy's about point blank range. He ain't Canadian. Sorry. I had to. I'm sorry. I had to. But he's point blank range. There's two guys in front of him. He misses every bullet. Barely just. He does that outline. Oh, what is that? He's a bad shot. What does that even matter? It matters. It's the whole purpose, because God, how I feel, save them both, because they're saving a soul. The most precious thing for a human being is someone's soul, and God, because they're saving a soul, He saved them. And I'm not the only one that believes this theory.
Man, I just been sitting here thinking.
About what?
About the miracle we witnessed.
Miracle you witnessed. I witnessed a freak occurrence.
What is a miracle, Vincent?
The act of God.
And what's an act of God?
When God makes the impossible possible. But this morning, I don't think qualifies.
Now, whether or not what we experienced was an according to Hoyle miracle is insignificant. But what is significant is I felt the touch of God. God got involved.
But why?
Well, that's what's fucking with me. I don't know why, but I can't go back to sleep.
You serious? You really thinking about quitting?
The life?
Yeah.
Most definitely.
Fuck. What you gonna do then?
Well, that's what I've been sitting here contemplating. First, I'm gonna deliver this case to Marsellus. Then, basically, I'm just gonna walk the earth.
What you mean walk the earth?
You know, like Caine in Kung Fu. Walk from place to place, meet people, get in adventures.
And how long do you intend to walk the earth?
Till God puts me where he wants me to be.
And what if you don't do that?
If it takes forever, then I'll walk forever.
So you decided to be a bum?
I'll just be Jules, Vincent. No more, no less.
No, Jules, you decided to be a bum. Just like all those pieces of shit out there who beg for change, who sleep in garbage bins, eat what I throw away. They got a name for that, Jules. It's called a bum. And without a job, a residence, or legal tender, that's what you're gonna be, man. You're gonna be a fucking bum.
Look, my friend, this is just where you and I differ.
Jules, look, what happened this morning, man, I agree, it was peculiar. But water into wine,
All shapes and sizes, Vincent.
Don't fucking talk to me that way, man.
If my answers frighten you, Vincent, then you should cease asking scary questions.
I'm gonna take a shit. Let me ask you something. When did you make this decision? When you were sitting there eating that muffin?
Oh, yeah. I was sitting there eating my muffin and drinking my coffee and replaying the incident in my head when I had what alcoholics refer to as a moment of clarity.
Fuck.
So Jules hangs it up. He totally believes it's an act of God. He's like, I can't kill anymore. Just bad vibes. It'd be bad vibes. It'd be bad karma. All this. Vincent's like, no, man. I gotta take a poop. So Vincent doesn't hang up the life. And see what happens to Vincent. Call it bad luck, bad karma, coincidence, coinky dink. That's just another block that adds to my theory. And if you're not convinced yet, here's my last hurrah.
What's in the case? My boss's dirty laundry.
All that for dirty laundry. No, but let's continue.
What is it?
It's beautiful.
God damn it, what is it?
What is it? It's beautiful. Is that really what do you think it is? I think he says it next. Jules will defend it, this little briefcase, this golden briefcase to his last breath. Why? Because it's a higher purpose. It's something that's really important, most important thing. And I don't think we'll ever know truly what. I don't think Quentin Tarantino will ever release what's truly in the briefcase because he just likes people come up with theories with this. I strongly believe it's Marsellus Wallace's soul. What do you think? Please comment below. I would love to hear them. Drop a like, and I'll see you next time.